So here's the deal. I did it. I worked in my garage for 45 minutes today. I did an extra 15 minutes because I was almost done and I wanted to finish the process and be able to see the results. Okay, so here I am. It's day 2. Can you believe I'm in here again? I can't. I'm really excited though because for some reason after yesterday and realizing I blew it up so big and it wasn't near as bad as I thought, today I've taken a little rest, after a good night's sleep and looking at it again today from a fresh perspective. I feel more ambitious, more excited, and I feel like I've come up with a better plan that will take place today. Because if you notice on this shelf, there's a lot of different containers, boxes, buckets. I'm going to have to go through those one at a time. I may be able to do 3 or 4 in one day, but I'm definitely going to have to go through that. Really, it's a tedious process. It just takes a lot of time, and it's important to just recognize that it does take a lot of time and that it's not near as bad as you think it's going to be. Just keep pushing forward, move forward. Don't give up. Set that timer. Just go the length of the timer. You can stop and assess when the timer goes off. Don't do more than 2 30-minute sessions because that's just ridiculous. And then you'll just be too exhausted to try it again. And with just 30 minutes yesterday, that just got me kind of amping and excited to be able to do this again today. So here we go. You ready? I'll just let this run. I only had to move 3 things before I could get to this. That's pretty good. I think. It used to be like 500 things, right? What I'm thinking here now is that I feel bad that this is such a disarray, but if I just organize it a little bit, it's okay if I have some stuff. I don't have to get rid of everything. But it's just helping me feel better having this getting cleared off. I don't know why. I can even breathe better. But I'm just going to keep doing that and just keep taking things off and reassess this. I think it's going to be a lot better just organizing it a little more and then getting rid of what I don't need. That's gonna have to go. Those antlers are in my way. I'm gonna have to move them. I don't know where yet because they need to go on his side, but there's no room. I'm seeing here that I might even get rid of, but right now my goal is to move these and then sort it as it comes off the table.
I saw a couple things over here that don't need to be here.
I need to get up over on this side of the crates so that I can kind of pull in this stuff that I need to sort as well. So I may as well include that area. Already it feels better just to be moving this stuff out of the way and have this open area in the middle of stuff and have that big barricade where you can't even get to anything in the garage. So I think this is a good move no matter what. And then I can just go through these one at a time and then start to go through this area one at a time. But I'm going to put a little bit of order to it right now, which I think is going to really make a big impact. So I'll just keep going. Now, don't let me fool you. The goal originally, when we moved in, was to go through these boxes one at a time. But now I kind of have a deadline here. Have these two, maybe just whatever fits on these two are the only clutter I can have. That might work. All right, now back to this side. I'm going to just see what I can do. I've only got 10 minutes left, so I'm going to see if I can get all this back on here in a more organized fashion in 10 minutes. We'll see. Wish me luck. Whew. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, I'm tired. It's exhausting. it's been a project worthwhile because I feel so much better inside. Yesterday it was like a roller coaster. Here I was, so built up with anxiety, and I was going up this roller coaster hill. That's what it felt like. That anticipation you get when you're on a roller coaster and you just can't breathe and you're so excited. And even though you know that you're going to be going downhill soon, it's just sometimes overwhelming. And that's how it felt to work in my garage yesterday before I started. And then you go over that hill and then your stomach's in your throat and you can't hardly catch your breath. And that was totally where I was at and how I felt. But I'm going to tell you, Kat kept pushing me. She kept saying, just grab a box, grab anything, just work on something. And then taking those items out of the garage into another room really helped me be able to gather focus. She still did some breathing exercises with me just because she could tell I was really stressed as I was addressing the box. And she just had me close my eyes and take a deep breath in and let it out. And then one really deep cleansing breath for that third breath. And it made a great difference. And I just really appreciate her and what she's done for me. So, I just wrote down on paper the different things that I have to do. I don't know, I had to grab a pen to explain that. But I like to write down all the things I'm seeing as I take them off the shelves or as I'm rearranging, and I look at what I have and what I need to take care of so that I can actually find a home or learn what I need to go through or ditch or get rid of. And it really helps me. So I realize I have this many cabinets, I have this many spaces, so this is what's going to fit and how much I can fit. And it helps me have boundaries and limits and be able to just really get into that place. I just think that this process has been not near as difficult as I made it out to be, and I wonder how many more things I do that with in life. A lot of times I see that with the 15-minute projects, that I'll just see a little area and think I can just tackle that one area. I'll just set the timer for 15 minutes, and I do, and holy cow, all this amazing stuff happens, and I just think it's amazing. Really, it really is. So that's where I'm at. Almost done. We're running over my time for sure. Today was more of a transition day. I'm not finished with area 3 or 4 actually. It's technically area 4, but it's the third area I worked on because the other area my husband's not ready to work on. So I'm working on it, and I have one more half-hour session, I would say, to take care of what's on the table. And when that's done, then I'll start working on those shelves. And there's just the 5 shelves, and if I just do each shelf in about 30 minutes, I think I can clear out a lot of stuff as well as the things that are in front of that shelf. And that might sound complicated and whatever, but I think I can get that done pretty quick. So let's say 5 days at a half an hour each and maybe 45 minutes. I mean, really, that's awesome compared to how long I thought it was going to take me. And then if I take 2 or 3 days to do that pile in the front, and then I do 30 minutes in the back, I'll be done in a week. And then if I take a week to do those rows of shelves, then I think I'll be done. And that's really cool. I never thought this would happen, and I actually see a light at the end of the tunnel. And that's what's amazing, is after this much time and these many days of effort, you start to see that you really can progress greater than you thought you could. And that's what I'm hoping you'll feel comfortable to do.